Trending news. Magu's pastor sues Fcmb for 5 billion naira over false reports. The general overseer of the Divine Hand of God Prophecy Ministry, Pastor Emmanuel Omale, has issued First City Movement Bank PLC for 5 billion naira. Omale, who claims to be the spiritual guide of the suspended acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, Ibrahim Magu, said that Fcmb forcefully reported to the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit that 570 million naira was paid into its church account, thereby leading to accusations that the money was used in purchasing a house in Dubai for Ibrahim Magu. The suit marked FCT/HC/CV/2020 was instituted by Omale, his wife Deborah Omale, and the church as well, and the incorporated trustees of Divine Hand of God Prophetic Ministry. The claimant stated that in 2016, the Fcmb falsely reported to the NFIU that 570 million naira was paid into the church bank account marked 14867430019, which caused security agents to put the account under surveillance for 4 years. The statement of claim read in parts: sometime on or about the 6th days of July 2020, the former acting chairman of EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, was arrested and summoned to the Presidential Villa, Abuja, to appear before the Presidential Investigation Committee on the alleged mismanagement of the EFCC federal government recovery assets and finances from May 2015 to May 20th. That's one of the key allegations leveled at the Presidential Investigation Committee against Ibrahim Magu was that the second claimant, Prophet Omale, fraudulently and corruptly purchased a real estate property for Mr. Ibrahim Magu in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, with the same and said sum, 573 billion naira, allegedly created as an inflow into the first claimant's corporate current account number of the church in the year 2016. The claimant stated that due to the investigation and negative media reports, they were exposed to public hatred and contempt, injured in their religious calling. The cleric said that he and his wife were summoned to appear on August 10, 2020 before a Presidential Investigation Committee at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Omale and his wife, accompanied by their lead senior counsel, Godi Uchi, and a team of 4 senior lawyers, appeared before the panel on August 10 to 11 and 12 and were grilled for 4 hours on their alleged roles in respect of the sum of 573 million naira used in fraudulently and corruptly purchasing a real estate property for Magu in Dubai. The cleric said that they paid Uche and co. the sum of 15 million naira to appear and represent them for 3 days before the said Presidential Investigation Committee and attached a copy of the receipt to the statement of claim. He said that they all denied the allegations on fraud, adding that he never brought any property for Ibrahim Magu when grieved by the panel. Omale said that the Salami panel, in the course of its hearing, also invited the managing director, chief executives appear before the committee and testified as well. They testified that Mr. Adam Nuru is his testimony informed. They informed the Presidential Investigation Committee that the said 573 million naira was credited to the bank account of the first claimants in error, and that the error was not discovered by the defendants for over 4 years, the cleric says. Omale said that they paid the law firm of Godi Uche and Co. the sum of 75 million naira to institute the suit against Fcmb and attached a copy of receipt for the said professional fees to the statement of claim. He said in all, he had lost 180.5 million naira due to the payment of legal fees and personal losses. Omale therefore sought a declaration of the court that the EFCC negligently breached the fiduciary duty of care it owns the claimant by its false automated report to the NFIU of the suspicious credit inflow of 573 million naira into the church accounts. The statement of claim further read, the sum of 500,000 naira being examined and exaggerated special and general damages against the defendants for the neglect of its judiciary duty of care to the claimants by its first automated report to the NFIU of a suspicious credit inflow of 573.228 million naira into the first complaint COP. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. This is so confusing. We don't even know what to believe anymore. Imagine this. The courts, they are not good at investigating. It was formally said then when the allegation came up at first, they never call on any pastor to come and investigate, or they never accuse any pastor of all this, of buying a house for Magu in Dubai. Nothing like such. So how come is this coming up now? Why are they bringing up this now? And again, some say that some pastors lie. That is true. Most pastors lie and swear even though they are Christians. Why I claimed they are most liars is because every time any one of the pastors claim that God said to them, referring to themselves, that God spoke to them, really, did God spoke to even 1% of these pastors? God spoke to some, but why God did not speak to one other? They will keep saying that God said, and God did not say. That is, by the way, Magu. I'm very much sure that Magu will spend the rest of his life in jail. He will spend the rest of his life in jail. It will not be like Uzo Kalu and Saraki that were easily that God intervened on their behalf and they quickly they were quickly bailed and the case was cancelled. But with everything that we're hearing now about Magu, this is another new case that Magu's pastor bought a house of 573 million naira for Ibrahim Magu in Dubai. This is another case that will come up. So viewers, what is your take on this news? Your comment concerning this news is very much important. Please don't hesitate to drop every of your comments below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I publish any new videos. Thank you.